Hello everyone. My name is Mitsunabadoy, I am a forensic scientist. And we are here playing Super Robot Wars X. You know the way forensic scientists do. Last time on the game, we completed all of 2 stages, because this game's kinda decompressed when you don't skip any of the animations ever. And found ourselves in the magical land of Al-Warth, working with the Chosen One to save the world. I swear it's going to get more interesting as we go. Anyway, last time we also unlocked the ability to look at the vault, where we can buy, sell, and customize our mechs. Tack points are a resource we have, which we can use to make things do better. For example, we can increase the number of SP we recover at the start of a player phase. Increase the amount of... or more accurately, give our mech some sort of healing ability. Or just make everybody gain morale automatically. SP and morale are both important, but this early on I think we're gonna go for morale boost first. Yay! Morale will come up progressively over time, while SP will be unlocked more as a gradual thing. Anyway, there's a lot of other stuff we could be doing, but I'll let the game get to that as it comes up and head straight to the next map. Which is a special scenario. The Elemental Lord. Surprise, surprise, we're not that far from where we started last time. The Keepers of Order are mages who battle for justice, right? I mean, yeah, Wataru, that's why we ran away from them. The Keepers of Order, the only people around who can use magic if our previous understanding proves correct. Excuse me. Yes, the Order doesn't actually use the word justice, which according to the laws of Super Robot genre means they are actually evil. If you can't shout justice every few minutes during a fight, then do you really believe in justice? According to some ancient alien theorists, disciples of End, the incredibly trustworthily named god of wisdom and custodians of law and order. The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom? The god said to have created Al-Warth. Yeah, sure, I get, yeah, sure, just don't ask any further questions. That's totally an understandable thing for you to believe, and that is totally true. Yep. For reals. And if some people are just born with the ability to use magic, it's not like the sort of thing you can learn. We're sorcerers, not wizards. You know, like how Usagi wasn't the most talented member of the school. It's a bit odd, but I don't know. It's the stuff the world is made of. So light is made of ode. I'm curious if they're going to do anything with that interacting with Super Robot Mazinger Z's, like, you know, famous photon power or the photon elevators. Or anything else involving photons. But anyway, yeah, since everything is made of the same stuff, if you can just manipulate the elementary particles, you can basically do anything. It sounds simple when you say it out loud, but imagine manipulating atoms and having enough font control to build a chair. That's about the level of what we're talking about here. We don't chant abracadabra, we don't chant bibbidi bobbidi boo. We don't chant hocus pocus. But we do chant mental focus. The auto warlocks used by the keepers amplify the magical power of each sorcerer. Them being large enough to crush a cow between their fingers is just an unintended benefit. Yeah, why can't we just ride the eagles to Mordor? It's because Sauron would have seen them because he's literally a giant eye at the top of a tower. This isn't complicated, people. Cruising mode, Zilgard's as slow as a human on foot. Now, there are no individual sorcerers powerful enough to just unmake the entire world, because that would be inconvenient to the narrative. Kid, you can't be taller than me, that's illegal. Also, there's no dogma for... You cannot use dogma to do plastic surgery. Setting people on fire with your brain is okay, but you can't make yourself taller. That is meddling in God's domain. Yeah, building giant robots is a pain. You'd wonder why anyone bothers. Foreshadowing was a literary device. On the one hand, Wataru is a character from a different series, not part of Al-Warth. On the other hand, he is a major protagonist from a fantasy series. That's it. Sorry, kid, yes, you'll have to settle for just being the chosen one piloting a giant robot. I'm sure you're so broken up about it. At least the initial test is easy enough. A 5-year-old with the ability to cast literal magic sounds like it would be more of a problem than she's making it out to be. And what about them? She's an anime protagonist. If she had parents, she wouldn't be able to do the things she does. Them's the rules. Ah yes, 18-year-olds waxing nostalgic about their halcyon days of youth. Not bitter. Mai's probably happy to have the chance to uphold law and order from the people she ran away from. You could say that. You'd be wrong, but you could say it. That's not illegal. Yeah, Sparrow isn't helping. Sparrow is not my pet. He's capable of speaking coherent sentences. That would be slavery. And none of the Isekai series participating in the series are from before 2010, so slavery is still, like, acknowledged as a bad thing. Sparrow is kind of a jerk. Oh, no, you don't understand. I'm just being a dick to you because I expect so much of you. God, I hate people like that. Yo, his name's Sparrow, and he's here to say that he just sensed a gate sign in a major way. A gate sign? So basically Wataru is the only non-Al-Warthian that to get grabbed and dumped in this series. You know, in case the fact that we're going to be meeting Gundam protagonists and Mazingers later in the game didn't give it away. And here's the guy. And he has cats. Little kids. That means he's a good guy. Seems we got sucked into some kind of dimensional flux. Yeah, this ain't Lagias, and it ain't the surface either. I have reason to suspect they won't explain this that well, so... Lagias. A subterranean world that exists within Earth. So it's inside of the Earth. It is shaped like the interior of the Earth, similar to the Hollow Earth theory. However, it is not actually on the Earth's underside, but exists in a different phase. And yet somehow it is inside the Earth. But Look, if we stopped here and just went over all the weird dimensional fuckery, we would never have time to actually play the video game. God knows I take long enough to get around to that as is. I wonder if they decided not to go with literal Hollow Earth because it contradicts, like, actual science, or because everybody remembered that it's primarily the domain of, like, you know, weirdo conspiracy theorist racists. Technology is a lot more developed in the surface world, including great progress in metallurgy and magic. High-performance, all-purpose humanoid weapons with the divine protection of spirits are used. And the surface world on Earth where Masaki was born and raised, there's a global political system and a Neo-AD calendar era is employed. Still, I'm sensing something here and it doesn't seem good. Boy, there's stuff. Demon golems. Giant golems made with mud and an evil or vengeful spirit as its core. A sorcerer summons the spirit into the creation. Why? Anyway, these aren't demon golems, because we're not in your home, my boy. We are not in Kansas anymore. Are you used to the demonic spirit ones trying to talk to you? Is that what I meant to take away from this? They're not piloted robots, you don't have to mourn their deaths. Yeah. So in case this song didn't give it away, Masaki is a video game original character who's been around since the SNES days. Masaki Ando, the pilot of the Cybuster, or possibly the Cybuster. It's probably pronounced closer to Cybuster even when they're spelling it Cybuster. But yeah, as you'd probably expect from a 90s protagonist, Masaki is very good at running in and killing shit quickly. The Elemental Lord of Wind. Special Scenarios do not award SR points. They're calling this a special scenario because it's getting moved earlier in the game due to the early purchase bonus I have. Masaki would still wind up joining us if we didn't have that, but it wouldn't be until like the mid-40s in the stage count. Anyway, pretty balanced, the Cybasta is. The robot is better in the air, but Masaki isn't, so our general rule is that we're about as good on the ground as in the air. Masaki also has potential, as all protagonists do. And instinct, morale plus to attack. The High Familiar has pretty good range, but we don't have morale for it yet. I'm curious, what's the story with these dudes? I'm sure I've checked this already, but yeah. They're not that great against the air, so I guess we'll stay up here. Your spirit commands. Just focus. That's all I need, really. Go say hello to the neighbors. Just getting close enough to give you a hack across the chest. I don't know if you're going to explain who these two are. Shido. Masaki is familiar, formed from a part of his consciousness. Their personalities are different because Kudo is just one persona. That's their explanation, we're sticking to it. Shido acts as Matsuki's support when he is piloting the Cybuster. Shido is relatively laid back, but is actually quite determined and tends to talk too much. Kitties. And Kudo is basically the same. Relatively laid back, but actually quite a worrywart who chides Masaki for his frequent recklessness. No, you see, it looks like they're one thing, but they're actually the other. That's exactly as much character depth as we need from talking cats. Just look at them, they're so cute! They wanna pinch my new cheeks. And Masaki himself is voiced by Hikaru Midorikawa. The pilot of the Maso Kishin Cybuster. He was one of the targets, and the plan to summon surface people to the Holy Kingdom of Longon and the subterranean world of Lagias. So yes, he is our second isekai protagonist who was actually isekai'd in his source material. Subsequently, he was chosen by Cybuster's guardian spirit Cyphus, and became a Maso Kishin pilot. Although impulsive, straightforward, and with no sense of direction, he is great at sports and has a strong sense of justice. Look, I told you when he's from, you should have known what to expect. Now take this. Right, remember we were doing this? It's a magic mech, so of course it has a physical sword. And it cuts people up quite well. God, Masaki is really powerful. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. He is an early purchase bonus at this point. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. My prana output isn't increasing, what's wrong? Have you tried turning off your targeting computer? Wait, no, something's broken. No, you see, it's not prana, it's ode. It's completely different. And we have nothing else. So let's just call it here. Okay, can we use any other attacks? 8 ammo. Let's not waste it. Come on, just get your shots out. Okay. Okay, do we all get that out of our system? Excellent. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. He's not fine, he's dead. Got sworded so hard he exploded. And they changed that automatically. Excellent. Okay, you could not possibly hit this. See? I think they are going to focus fire on us, but I don't think it's gonna matter. The kitties have their own robots. That's adorable. Also, you're dead now. Yeah, rack up the body count, here we go. And let's save up so we can get in some different attacks, show off some more. Gotta get this out of the way now while we still have basically unfettered control of the battlefield. Later in the game, it will eventually get. Alright, what are our other attacks? We can already use the Akashic Buster. Or the Cyphrash. Take this. There we are. We haven't had a good old-fashioned anime protagonist voice screaming their attack name in a while. Alright, now come over here and kill yourselves on me. We'll just cut you open. Yoink! Nice shooting, Tex. Man, if you weren't just like totally emotionless AIs, I'd almost feel bad for them. Getting decayed every stage, exploding out of existence. Literally 0% chance to hit. You poor bastard. You guys almost as smug as I am. We're not close enough. There we go. Now disappear from this world. Oh yeah, we're right in front of them. Now that we look like a majestic fucking eagle, we can give him Massive overkill. Okay, so that wasn't really much of a buster, and I don't see how it really involved Akashic. But hey, he's dead, that's the important thing. And we gotta level up for our troubles. Well, that's that. They were a lot weaker than I expected. Mosky, you'd be gaining morale the whole time. It would objectively get easier the more of them you killed. Anyway, we're here now. Easy pointy. Never seen this thing before in my life. Then that means... Don't even have to, like, make a case in that case. He just kinda works for us by default now. Shido, I want you, the cat, to talk to people for me. Masaki Ando. Man, imagine being isekai'd twice in one lifetime. That must be really obnoxious. I knew it. Oh, he doesn't seem like a bad person. I agree wholeheartedly. In fact, he almost seems protagonistic. Let's get over machines and talk face to face. Gotcha, sounds good. I'll be right over. Very slowly. Man, we seem to collect these things like head lice. Yeah, that is the question. Wataru we picked up because he's the chosen one, but why would Masaki wind up here? Everybody got that? We could open the gate, but doing so would risk exploding the planet. Yes, the power of cat ears. When in doubt, just blow up the biggest, baddest evil guy you can probably find. That usually works. Once the bad guys are dead, everything else just kind of falls into place. Well, you're not that bad. You're not bad guys, that much is obvious. One of you is literally a child on a quest to save the world. Oh, yeah, I like the cut of his giblet. Besides which, he has talking cats. That means the number of cats on our team has increased to 3. We'll be unstoppable. We could take over the world. Wataru is from Mashin Hida Wataru Ivory. Yeah, familiars, animal guides. They ripped out parts of my brain and apparently they're talking cats that don't act anything like me. Not gonna think too hard about what that means. Kiss these adorable little kitties. Adorable little kitties. Yes, well, usually people don't I mean, come on, one of our people is already a talking cat, really? And there are beast people if you head further south from here. Note. Hint hint. Yeah, being cuter than Sparrow isn't exactly an accomplishment. I don't actually want to see that Sparrow. Might have seen it on TV like a quarter of a decade ago. That would be the appropriate time, I think. Excuse me, the game is one of those games that mutes itself every time you input anywhere outside of the game window, so every time I have to, like, go fiddle with something on OBS, it's going to cut out for, like, a fraction of a second. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. But at any rate, yeah. We now have 3 talking animals and a cat girl on our team, so fundamentally speaking, we're immortal. Don't phrase it like that. They're not too different from us, Masky. For the time being, let's welcome our new friends with a big old dinner. Ooh-way. Make sure you get some rest. I really like the backgrounds they have for these sections here in Al-Warth. They're very colorful. They're really playing up the idea that we are, in fact, in another world. I mean, so many isekai series that come out nowadays are just, you know, Earth but with castles. Chance openings of Otherworld gates have been recorded but a scant few times in Al-Warth's 3,000-year history. So Al-Warth does believe in young Earth creationism is what I'm picking up here. Masaki Ando, what does your arrival portend? And by completing the stage we get some power parts. And next stage, we are going to have a more specific... No. Stage is worth 300 TAC P by itself, but I'm not sure if I want anything from that. Anyway, next stage is going to have a pretty specific, Speaking of Isekai, is Rayearth in this game? No, Rayearth is not in this game, but... funnily enough, Rayearth is in Super Robot Wars T and Super Robot Wars 30, the 2 Super Robot games released immediately after this one. Even though those ones are not isekai-centric in the way this one is. Yeah. It is pretty common knowledge at this point that Super Robot Wars games do not have their series lists picked with all that much purpose behind them. Anyway, we do need to specifically kill something decently good next stage, and with all the SR points we've been collecting, we are up to our eyeballs in money. So if we upgrade the weapons on our 2 biggest guns, that should be helpful. And begin the next map. With this bird. There's a lot of animals in this game. Kurama Wataribe. I have an order for you from Doctor. You are to befriend Wataru, spy on him, and relay what you learn to each tier boss. Because as we all know, Assigning people to spy on good guys never results in them deciding to turn face. Mashinita Wataru is a children's anime, it's not going to surprise us that much in a void. I'm sorry. They do have a sorcerer of the Keepers of Order with them, and they do regularly trash all of the forces we've sent thus far with zero efforts. Including Schwarzenegger. Kujinmaru. Wataru and the others must never know that you pilot Kujinmaru. What, you mean you can't trust that face? I think he looks trustworthy. Non-personnel, kid. We are very slowly making our way southeast. And even though Masuki is nominally not supposed to be unlocked yet, he does get dialogue if you unlock him. There is a lot of thought put into stuff like that. Alright, why do we have to walk all the way to Mount Decoy? Because that's how Zelgard moves in cruising mode. It's good for your cardio, assuming it doesn't kill you. That's what I just came to Al-Warth, so I want to see as much as I can. You've put a lot of thought into this, huh, Wataru? Well, I always figured that if you go to the pictures, you should learn something. Yep, we're still pretending that. And yes, isekaiing is not common, but it is a known phenomenon. Of course, we don't actually know what happened to any of the other isekai kids. And apparently we're going the Gensokyo route, where people who get isekai'd and don't get picked up wind up tragic, truly. But all of them were like empty husks. Yep. The locals shucked him like corn. They were devoid of emotion, and they replied only vaguely, no matter the question. Maybe they were just depressed, did you ever think of that? The emotional damage. Oh yeah, Himiko's here too. She's literally a ninja, why are you surprised? She's a precocious child, she latches onto people easily, you gotta accept things like this. Again, what part of ninja are you not picking up on here? The aggressively teal hair lets her blend in easier with the grass. See? It's perfect camouflage. When it's nighttime, you put on the black pajamas. During the day, you dye your hair green. Masuki is a step ahead of us on this front. Let's just say she wants to go, why not? Maybe she can help us shout at people again. When in doubt, respect the wishes of children. Oh no, someone's coming. Thank goodness it is a small child. God, we're collecting them like headlights too. And she has a lion. This king's not a cat, he's a lion. They're totally different. And he's not a familiar, he can't talk, he is just an animal. Nadia and Jean are in big trouble. Jean, Sean... I watched Nadia this dub a while ago, but I don't remember which one they settled on. Anyway. Whatever's happening, it seems like a problem, so we should probably go deal with that. And we have the pirate bird on our side to assist. Conveniently here to help us out. Now, you stop what you're doing. Sanson, I must say, this art style is being very charitable to you. Wataru the Savior is his official name now. Do you have a robot? Because otherwise we don't really have the animation budget to, I see. Also, hey Nadia! You're the protagonist of the series even though you don't get a robot, so I'm not sure how they're gonna thread that needle. Okay, how long do we have before you, like, actually introduce each other, and... We took care of the Neo-Atlantean riffraff. Okay, so we do know that, like, Neo-Atlantis has already been figured out. A decent few episodes in the series before that happens, so... If anyone here has actually seen Nadia and the Secret of the Blue Water, that can help with the timeline. How heavy is the asset reuse between the Super Robot Wars games? It seems like something that can be handled smartly. There's quite a bit, actually. Like, just in this game, I think there's, like... Off the top of my head, I can think of at least 7 series that are directly recycled from the immediate previous game. Let's see, and at least 2 more that have, like, their assets directly recycled from a game before that. Yeah. It's very much like how the Yakuza series does it. If you look at one individual game, it looks extremely high quality, but it's actually a budget series with a lot of, like, really quick turnaround for game development, because they do just use asset reuse for just tons, more than 50% of each individual game. And Desmir is here, hello. I saw Nadia so long ago that everything but the soundtrack escapes me. Yeah, it is a lesser entry in Hideaki Anno's oeuvre, to be sure. Basically, the only reason anyone remembers it nowadays is because a decent chunk of said soundtrack did wind up getting recycled for Rebuild of Ava. Which, I'll just tell you now, will not be in this game. Though they will be recycling soundtracks. Yeah. Yakuza, the way they do it in Yakuza is very interesting because they'll recycle animations and character models separately, which is a thing I don't think I've ever seen before. And is a thing they couldn't very well do in this game, because they have, you know, 2D animation, not 3D models. That would prove difficult. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, these thugs, despite looking pretty much exactly like Team Rocket type characters, are not, in fact, the bad guys we're here to beat up. believe it or not. Grundis. 1 minute we were escaping the Nautilus, and then bam, here we are. Spline-based animation. That's what it's called. Now that everyone's finally catching up. And yep, yet another group of Otherworlders conveniently dropped in a straight line from where we started to where we're going. And one off-screen exposition dump later. The Nautilus got attacked by Neo-Atlantis, got sunk, and this motley crew of people escaped and then suddenly ended up on the shore by this forest. Sean. Yeah, that's just a talking bird, Nadia. It's not a problem. Yep. Welcome to Out of Genre. It's a cornerstone of a lot of this franchise's humor. Different world, different rules. And you're not really all that special anymore. I recognized him because he was wearing a mask. And the whole fight took place off camera. Don't worry. Yeah, sometimes you actually can't judge people by their appearance. Just because an anime character is a woman over the age of 20 wearing makeup, that doesn't automatically mean she's evil. You put that jaw away, young man. Shibaraku has a smile you can trust. Who could say no to that face? Yeah, I bet that too, Grandis. If this man were down any worse, he'd be underground. That said, you guys did come to help us. I'm Jean-Roch Lartigue. It's been a long time, and I am basically guessing at that pronunciation at this point. Amari really stands out here to the radically different art style. I mean, a lot of characters in this series do that. Actually, it's interesting you singled out Amari for that. Because Amari and our other, this game original characters who will be appearing had their character designs done by the same character designer who did the cast of Gundam 00, who will not be appearing in this game, but did appear in Super Outwars V, the immediately previous game. So if that had been there, she probably would have stood out a bit less. But yeah, we're gonna be getting more of that as our team increases. Grandis Granva. We may be looking at a Hideaki Anno anime, but that is a Yoshiyuki Tomino-ass name if I've ever heard one. And her hench people Sanson and Hansen. Defined by their large bow ties and their unthinking loyalty. It's weird how our only, like, henchmen, like... Don't even know what I was trying to say there. It's weird how, like, with all these teenagers and children in our cast, the only love triangle we have to deal with so far is between two middle-aged people. And this guy. There's some things even I can't do for you, child. She just thought she could talk to birds. Give her a minute. She feels sick. This girl are sick. Paris? I've never heard of Paris. What's that? It's the place where John and Nadia first met. The venue for the World Fair. An exposition showcasing the latest technologies. John traveled to Paris to participate in the second international flying competition. However, he fell in love when he saw Nadia trying to steal his bicycle, as you do, and called out to her from the fair's symbolic Eiffel Tower. The Nautilus rescued us, but the Neo Atlantis captured us on our way back to Paris. You were there at the time, I don't know why I'm explaining all this to you. And now everyone is dead. So now we just have to find Nemo. The blue water? Water isn't actually blue, it only looks that way due to the refraction of... No, that's... It's the gem that's around Nadia's neck. And since it's a MacGuffin, the bad guys want to steal it from her. Suddenly... the great and powerful Schwarzenegger, here to menace us with his intimidatingly large jaw. And there's more of these guys. Alright, let's go fight some dudes. Yeah, good luck with that. I hadn't really thought of it, but I guess with the amount of literal wizards in our party, we do have a fair amount more, like, out-of-cockpit fighting capability than an average mech party, even a Super Robot Wars one. But still, we are getting a lot of benefit from the fact that these robots are highly flammable for being made of metal. And then he punched the pig. And they exploded. I'm surprised as you are, honestly, Schwartz. It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum. Mainly because I don't really know if it's a thing in this world or not. Okay, now we take the non-combatants away. And oh my god, I'm quaking in my boots. Rip that guy. Your savior name is not just for show. Nice swordsmanship. When in doubt, escalate. And now we finally start the actual stage portion of the stage. Scenario 3. Blue Water Girl. That's it. Not that many enemies, we'll be fine. They are not going to play that same animation every time, thankfully. I burn enough daylight as is. But wait, there's more. Order now and you'll get 50 enemies for free. And man, is this how Superman feels? Quite ill. And it's not really a robot, but it's good enough. The all-purpose Grandest Tank, or Groton. And it's been upgraded with parts from the Nautilus, so now it can actually fight robots. Yep, that sure is a running gag. But whatever the case, it's time to blow up some people. Right, full attack! Okay. So our SR point is actually, like, not super easy. We need to defeat the Gepern, but it will retreat and we will lose the SR point if its HP goes below 6,000 without exploding. In addition, this is also the first stage that has a tack point bonus. Tack point bonuses are not listed on the, like, stage selection, but they will happen anyway. The tack P bonus on this stage is just to have Kathy / the Granton fight Schwarzenegger. Doesn't have to kill him, doesn't even have to hit him, they just have to shoot at each other. That should be easy enough. The Groton is very small and very dodgy. Those 2 points are related, but it doesn't hit very hard. Okay, so there's nothing really we can do except just have our boyos move straight forward. Yep. Probably has more zoomies than a cute little dog. Okay, Amari has support attack, so if we have her do a support attack with the Psybuster after I upgraded its attack so much, that should be able to do what we're looking for. Oh, and because we've got every SR point thus far, they've automatically updated our difficulty level. That's fine. That is the other big thing SR points do. But whatever the case, we'll just let them come to us. And start grinding our attack. Let's see what you can do. It's a tank with fists. Okay, I didn't think I put you that far away. Remember, when in doubt, just jump on the enemy. It was a bit much, I'll admit. And taking the shots. Good effort. I haven't explained Dogma yet, so I won't either. For the time being, let's move this a bit closer in. Let's see just how much we've upped our attack by. Not on my shift. Okay, that's a bit of an up. Yes, what we lack in animation we make up for in having tons and tons of unique dialogue. I explained this last video, but I don't know if anyone was there for that. When in doubt, just use swords. You aren't half the villain you thought you were. Such is the life of a henchman. Wataru has leveled up his hero ability by bullying an innocent Burikinton. Oh hey, you have more attacks than you did last time. Let's see if this works. Boink. You can really tell. You can really tell the main protagonist units from the side character units based on how much damage they do. Game's not subtle a bit. Oh, come on. Oh, Shibaraku, you are useless. Alright, now we just give the enemies a chance to go off and impale themselves. Yeah, the odds of this going off twice in one stage. Not great. There we go. And one for Wataru, which will definitely not hit. I can't fault him for ambition. The power of baseball compels you. Okay, that was uncalled for. That's... Actually, I'm not crazy about those odds. There's morale by 10. Yeah, let's not risk it. Now, the Groton's only other attack... First you get this out of your system. Okay, feel better? Now, take this. It's a cannon, alright. Here come the others. Right, are any of you... It came down, so it must have been. There's Metal Booty Quinton. There's Metal Booty Quinton. There he is. Just in case. No, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, right? Alright, Ryujin, give us a help. The new type Flash. How dare you bring a tank to a giant robot fight? I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess he would have said... I wonder if this is ever gonna have 30 mil... I mean, honestly, they've done significantly weirder things. I mean, this series doesn't have any mechs at all. At this point, sky's the limit. Anyway, it's time to punch some tanks. Yeah, when in doubt, carve your own path through fighting the enemies. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, I want to... You'd like that, wouldn't you? Okay, so shock upon hard, Grantis does not hit that hard. Alright, will this kill? Question of the hour. Just pitch it like a baseball? Nope, not like that it won't. Man, you are not a good unit. Okay, that's a bit too expensive. Alright, let's see if we can't at least get Masaki and Amari up before we decide to start slugging it out with the boss. Give him a slice in the dice. I don't like the way you're just standing over here unmolested. Let's fix that. Okay, so your hit rates are actually getting decently good. And I'm pulling a lot of misses. Have you move over here. Alright, let's try this and see if... I'm misreading how hit rates work or what. I love popcorn. It's delicious without being filling. Alright, I think that's everybody. Yeah, the game would have told me if that wasn't everybody. But what is war good for? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, Wataru's managing to dodge pretty consistently. Please feel free to take this directly in the face. I mean, yeah, you were just talking about yourself as... I can't risk it. Shield through sheer hot-blooded power. And give him a chop on the head. Man, everybody keeps calling him a hippo. That's really... Oh, come on. Well, I'm glad I stopped. See, that's really obnoxious. Give him 2 and open him up like a tin can. At least he's dead now. And in the end, isn't that what really matters? Then he finally got a level up. I don't want Wataru to hug all the EXP because I didn't upgrade his attack the same way. Now I suppose it couldn't hurt, since Schwarzenegger's had gone up enough that this definitely will not kill him. You and your vague, non-specific villainy won't last a second against our combined power. How could we have anything on speed dial? We don't even have phones. You hit decently hard. For a child. No, wait, I'm the child here. Oh well. Let's see how hard this hits. Marvel, let's see if it hits. Okay, them just raising the difficulty on me just without warning is hitting me harder than I expected. Fortunately, Grandis is not just a middling attack unit, it is also our first repair unit. Which means it can just repair someone once per turn instead of dealing damage. Which means we can make this Metabuti Kinton have a very bad day. really soften him up for the rest of us. I love all the Booty Kinton's, like, little self-aware dialogue. Right. Let's see how this guy does for himself. Now the Psy-Flash is a map attack, which means this should attack everybody in that glowing range. And not trigger any sort of counterattack. Okay. Yeah, we got plenty of yen. I'll not be having you kill me, if I can avoid it. We'll set this guy on fire. Goodbye. And right, you're still here. And I don't like that hit rate either. And Sparrow hasn't spent any SP thus far, so we should be fine. I get an eyeball full of this. Battle of the face sizes. I mean, I don't think either of you are really going to quote-unquote win this fight. Now, Captain. Went chin-to-chin combat. Combat speed. Raise defensive jawline. I don't know. Boink. See, it looks like an X, which means it's cool. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so next attack has got to do it. Okay. We'll end our turn. Yeah, sure, Wataru can have this. See, even the child's talking about justice. You are quite thoroughly dead. And whatever happens, you cannot hit him because he will flee before we have a chance to explode him. Oh, that was rotten. At Grandis, you heal him up for some free XP. So you're good enough to level up. And geez, you have potential level 8? Maybe I should have been him. Okay, your strongest attack is a 2 to 6. Yours is a 1 to 4. So we want to get both of you to within 4. Wait, hold on. Okay, already in range. Already in range. Do you have any spirits? I used it once this turn already. Only 65. And worst case scenario, we can always... save scum. Why can you... I'll just have to gamble on it. Please work, please work, please work. Is the bird? Is the plane? No, it's Cybuster, the elemental lord of wind. And when in doubt, you explode the bad guys. See. Okay. Okay, so maybe it is a bird, but only sometimes. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, it's gotta come down entirely to whether or not Amari hits. Which is not a thing I should be gambling on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit, 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 hit. Yeah! Hope you like EXP. Gotta level up for our troubles. Got the SR point. Got a lot of money. Yeah, but since he's a watch-do bad guy, watch-do is the one who gets to actually deal with them. Oh. The Blue Water. Well, that's, I mean, half an accurate name. The Blue Water would like us to know that things are bad. The Second Gun Cruising Tom. Okay, I don't really see it the same way I did for, you know, go Schwarzenegger. But I was watching from the rear, and I've seen quite enough. Now watch a real pilot fight. He looks like he should have, like, more of a Skeletor type than a... Also, yeah, he's going to shoot at you because he's a bad guy. And if I'm not useful, the bad guys will throw me away. That's how I know I'm on the right side. We're a well-oiled machine, we are. Alright, let's try this again. So he's the boss of Mount Sakai's first tier. And he's got yet more henchmen. And he somehow managed to pick up units from an entirely different force without realizing it. I can't tell if that makes him a fantastic villain or a terrible one. It would probably be a mistake to send our dudes racing in to just impale themselves on the bad guy without, like, you know, grouping up so we can all support each other. So instead, I'll just wait for them to come to us. Now then. Is this overkill? Oh, definitely. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. Nah. Nah. And we are not gonna have enough energy to do this again. Which is fine, Maski's already got one boss battle's worth of HP under his belt this turn. And welcome to the Explodatorium. And that is our establishment for the entirety of Neo Atlantis, folks. Hope you like them as bad guys. How are you looking? Stand by, okay. Watch to give this guy a boop on the nose out of his range. Fighting fair is for suckers. When in doubt, throw a starfish at it. No promises. And just for the sake of keeping everything in order, and getting Grandis more desperately needed XP she probably won't be getting under other circumstances. Exact 50-50 chance to hit. One hit won't kill us, I'll risk it. Yep, everybody's powered up, because otherwise we are looking at a massively different power imbalance. But we just wave it away with one hand. You know, we just built the whatever device. God, the enemies in this game have so much personality. Bonk. Just tickle it a little. God, I hope I'm able to kill, like, the anti-spiral with this attack. I mean, I'm definitely not going to even try to pull that off when we actually get to that point in the game, but... you know. She's gone now. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what's happening, my good man. Mm-hmm. Imagine trying to melee a tank and not even being able to hit it. Bonk. You know, that ramming... not ramming, but like just doing a peel out on their hull probably isn't even doing damage. They're doing that purely to disrespect these guys. Oh, you poor bastard, why are you even trying? Okay, really? Why are you even trying? Yep. Whomp. And there he goes. Was your revenge worth it, little booty Quinton? What do you have to show for it other than failure and death? Okay, we've seen enough of this. I know I said I liked Grandis, but like, there is a good practical reason not to let her... you know, scoop up all of the... Okay. Now heal your unit for justice. And see if this doesn't accomplish anything. Eh. You know what beats troops in the ground? Troops in the air, every time. I forgot to turn animations back on. Yeah, well, things went exactly the way I expected they would. Another Wataru do not die, thank you. This is starting to run out of EN. Let's open this guy up like a tin can. Yeah, violence against women is a serious social issue that I am perfectly equipped to talk about. Oh, Neo Atlantis, they just kinda dropped you on us without any real explanation. Now we'll chop you. Which is impressive because we haven't even got 10 stages into the game yet. And we'll melt this guy down. I love how masked enemies are such a common thing in mecha anime that they just know to give it its own voiced line. For like every character. What would even be the point of getting the blue water in a place like this? Do you know what the point of getting the blue water was normally? I kinda got the vibe you didn't. Sorry, Shibadaku, you just have nothing to contribute here. Yeah, get it out of your system. Come on. Level up through the power of repairs. See if we can't knock Wataru just a little bit more morale before we start. And then we can just have someone else start wearing him down. Okay, you really just boosted all of this, didn't you? Ryu from Street Fighter, what are you doing here? Okay, time to blow this guy away. Assuming it hits. That's gonna leave a mark. And braka. Silguard is fortunately extremely dodgy all on its own. We just barely do not have enough to use the Kachik Buster. So instead we'll just fight the old-fashioned way by stabbing him. I know my way around a dogfight. Is it really a dogfight if you're both in humanoid robots, not big ol', you know, actual airplanes? Some would say yes, some would say no. I have no opinion. I thought your middle name was Tom. Okay, problem solved. You know what? Fine, I'll let you have a contribution. Only got it up to 64. You get down here and fight like a man. Yes, yes, your gun will come out on top. I think we all get it. When in doubt, use 2 swords. Of course. Well, at least this isn't gonna kill me. That should be everyone. Now, who are you going to aim at? Ah, you fool. Yeah, of course it is. Okay, so you've just... can you do that? Is that legal, or are we gonna get sued? I'm concerned. Also, yeah, that didn't kill us, so it's fine. Get out of here, stalker. I might have to start actually equipping some power parts. I don't have... No, you can't counter up close, is that how it is? Odds of this hitting are not great, but I believe getting in a fight at all is worth some EXP. Yeah, you can't counterattack. I don't want to give this to Masaki again if I can avoid it. Okay, please hit, please hit. There we go. And it didn't kill him. Why would it? Me too, Tom. Me too. And just get that out of your system. Right, this is where I call it. You are really hard to hit, my good man. Alright, there's no need to insult the man. Especially not when your insults are more applicable to, you know, guys on our own team. And Masuki's really carrying thus far. And away he goes. Yep. Guy's got almost as many jokes as an average Republican. And Cruising Tom's movements have inspired the creation of a skill acquisition program. You're learning so much. Yep, more people means more stimulation. If you know what I mean. I don't. You'll pay for this, Wataru? Yep, that's the game, thanks everybody. Be sure to tip your servers. It's almost night, we should probably eat something. Everything's gonna be fine for the moment. Is this too the will of causality? And the skill program we got lets people move slightly further. I mean, she's literally the only female character in this game who's, like, securely of age. There's not very great pickings. Yep, all our dudes do have something in common. Yep, chin up, things happen. See, I told you to hold the pork in your garlic ramen. And John's here too. I mean, that's basically the same thing in Japanese. So we have people getting isekai'd here from different worlds, it's not all one. Someone summons you, someone can unsummon you. I would have liked to adventure in this world a little longer. Kasugano, thank you for following. I hope you enjoy the content. As God knows I enjoy making it. Yeah, nobody's particularly excited to abandon the world they were born in, grew up in, met all their friends in. Use this conveniently placed payphone in the middle of the forest. Ah yes, hello Grandma Mayashiba, this is Shibara Kitsugiba. Do you know a way to send people back home? What? What's that? You want me to stop repeating all of your dialogue out loud? Oh, that was easy. Oh, game over. Let's all go home. Yes, but... Also, yeah, we can't go home until after the plot is resolved. As is standard. So the only person we, hypothetically speaking, could send home is the one person we absolutely specifically need to keep around for a bit longer. You mean, in other words, you aren't saying. So yeah, beat the bad guys and then everything works out. See, I told you it'd be that easy. And also this guy's here too. The power of aerial fighting power would help in a lot of ways. Wait, did you two introduce yourselves at some point? Yeah, well, at least we've got our forces together. God, I felt that one all the way from over here. Alright, that's the stage. And poor Nadia, she's just... Everyone else here is like a fighter or owner of a giant mech, but she is just some kid. Vault power part unlock conditions. The HP of any ally unit drops below 20%. Well, we've been going at this for a decent long while. I think it's about time we could stop for today. Thank you, Wataru. Farewell, children. I'm sure I'll see you all again. And... bam! Alright. Next stream will be in 2 days. I don't really have a more dramatic sign-off prepared than that. We're still in the early ally gathering phase of the game, so I hope you all look forward. Hi, Aidisu, you're just in time to see me leave the stream. I guess we should probably start looking for someone to raid. That does mean the game is about to go quiet while I click out of the window, so everybody prepare for that. Thank you, Aidisu. Thank you, Desmir. Hope you all enjoyed. Okay, who is prepared to stream? Or rather, who is currently streaming? Alright, I'll try to pick someone quickly, because I know it is very awkward just sitting here in the quiet. Yeah, this'll work. Tiger is currently playing Subnautica. Please treat her with all the respect you have treated me with this stream thus far. And I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.